Hey everybody, and welcome to guests of my channel as well. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Okay, my wonderful collective, let's do another reading for you, and let's take a look what messages the universe have for you today. What do you need to hear in regards of your current situation? What do you need to hear in regards of your current situation? Let's take a look. First card, delirium, delirium, mania, insanity. Not your card, okay? This is not related to you. Someone, some three stooges, okay? Either heavily indulges in alcohol, maybe drugs, or could be just a person that was in a way obsessed with you is losing it, okay? Losing it. Someone here is trying, acting disorderly conduct. I will clarify this card. Let's clarify this card. Why there is a card of delirity. Who is delirity here? Yeah, someone here is delusionally upset. Someone here is crying. Maybe someone is actually facing some sort of problems, legal problems, investigation, court appearances. Could be litigation. Your enemy is in despair. They're losing it. They're scared, right? They're scared. Scared why? Why do you think your enemy would be afraid? Because of what they did to you. So in other words, someone here cannot control their sadness, disappointment. Someone is hope that he or she will get away with what was done towards you. My cards doesn't even want to stand. Okay, my Buddha's like, okay, you're out. Someone here, they did. Your enemies did something terrible here. So they're insane, losing it. They cannot control their emotions. Their outburst, disappointment, sadness. And someone here is sorry, constantly saying, I'm sorry. Someone is remorsefully sorry for what he or she has done to you. But the fact of the matter is, it's too late. It's too late. Harm was done to you. They're sorry, okay? So why would these people initially decided to target you? Why? La Vinci Signora, some older lady, okay? Old lady here. Old lady. Losing it. Some older lady that did this to you. Maybe your family member. Maybe your in-laws. Maybe this is just an older lady that did this to you. But I do see this is an older lady here. It's very, very disappointed, very sad, scared. Why? Why is this older lady that coming through my reads? I suppose this is important for you to hear. If your spirit guides, once again confirming this situation. That an older lady here is delusional, upset, crying, because she most likely facing something in court for what she did to you. Because I feel like if she did not contribute to what you suffered through, you would have been fine. She would have been fine. So I'm assuming something she did here. Okay, spirit guys, what did this older lady said? Once again, she elderly, older. Maybe even close to retirement. Maybe perhaps already retired. What is this older lady did? Older lady did. Messages, messenger. Send out some information. She received maybe a paperwork, maybe a notice to attend court, maybe subpoena to attend as a witness. She received something. See, again, there's a documents here. Maybe she thought she has some sort of opportunity or possibility to get away from that legal accountability, but she got caught. There's in particularly messenger, a person works for the government coming in from the courthouse or a police department or some sort of investigator or a process server. She has been served. She received this document. She received this document and she became hysterical. She started crying hysterically. Okay? So not so easy for your enemies. Not so easy. But you know what? It wasn't easy for you either. It wasn't easy for you. What was the content of this message that she received? What did she receive? What did she receive? Okay, this is the card of Denari. And once again, the card Denari is everything. Everything. See, there's money here. Maybe she's like, it was a warrant to search her premises, search her office, search her bank accounts. Some sort of warrant. It's a warrant. An older lady being issued a warrant for everything. Everything. Absolute detailed explanation of every single thing that she owes, every single thing that she did. Pretty much everything here. It's an in-depth. The card everything means everything is being investigated. All of her assets, all of her bank accounts, all of her statements, all of her files, everything, right? Every single thing is under investigation. And of course, she's delirium. She's delusional, right? Delusional. Everything. Or maybe perhaps she did some sort of searches on you and wanted to search everything. Okay? But lady, like I said, not only is she old lady, but there's something wrong here. By the card of Delantry, delusion. Something isn't right here. Something here is wrong. Wrong. See again the card of the courts. There's a government here involved. Domestic government, okay? She is being held accountable here to account for every single thing she did to you. Every action, every step she did. Okay, well, let's dive into this situation. Let's dive into this situation here. One thing for sure, that all of her assets and all of her belonging possession is under investigation. Okay, she will have to account for everything she did, including every single decision she approved, every single complaint she did, every single statement, right? What else can you tell me about this older lady? What is her essence? Who is this older lady? Who is she? What is she all about? What can you tell me about this older lady? Black cat, of course. Like a black cat cross your path. Okay? She crossed your path. You know, like a dark omen. Simply, somehow, she found out about you and she crossed your path. Right? The omen of the black cat. If the black cat crosses the street, what do? You take a different route. Well, she crossed your path. Something here she did that was wrong. The moment this old lady interfered in your life, once again, there is a lot of darkness that was brought with her. She brought this negativity into your life. The card of cloud. The card of cloud represents what? It represents problems, troubles, manipulations of any sort, way, or kind, theft, obstruction, abuse, falsification of evidence, corruption. Right? She brought these clouds into your life. She brought this darkness. It was her appearance. But why? That's my next question. Why is this older lady I mean, she doesn't have to be a super older, but you know, she's pushing it there. She could be between um 45 all the way up to 75. She crossed your path. Why? Why did she cross your path? Yeah, thieves. She's a thief. She stole from you. She made something. She stole from you that should have been yours. Theft, this is the card of a thief. She hid her face. She acted sneaky. She acted behind your back. Once again, she doesn't have to be a senior lady, but she looks older than her age. Okay, older than her age. So she could be, let's say, 35, but look like 55. You understand? Unclear skin, you know, not the prettiest of all kinds, if you know what I mean. That essence, that negative essence of whom this woman is projects on her appearance. She could also have physical illnesses, maybe mobility issues as well. Mobility issues like have trouble walking or keeping up the proper posture, whether to health or not. But I do see she's a thief. She stole from you. She could have stole anything. Stole your reputation, stole your money, stole your future possibilities and opportunities. But now I see karma kicking in, right? Now she's hysterical. Now she's delusional. Now she's crying because she knows the time to answer has arrived. Has arrived. And she received some sort of documents already. What did she steal? Clarify the card of theft. She exposed you to bad people. It could honestly, by the card of the theft and cloud, it could resonate anything. Anything. Each of you have a different unique situations. So of course know that this is this old woman. She is prescribed as an old, bitter woman. Old woman. It doesn't matter what age she is. And I see witch. Witch. And on top of that, did some sort of witchcraft on you. Without doubt. Was stealing from you. Maybe by using witchcraft. Doing things to you. There she prescribed as a witch. She stole from you. Yeah, see, woman that is a witch. Or woman that did witchcraft. She could be an old woman too. But she's exposed. She's delusional. There's some mental problems with her. Because often the individuals, the people that do dark arts and witchcraft, they clearly become demonically oppressed or even demonically possessed. And the sign of this demonic oppression and possession is the loss of mental capacity. The person becomes delusional, okay, losing it. The term Bisnuvati came from that term. You don't play with magic, you don't play with witchcraft, but I do see this old woman here did witchcraft on you. She did. She did, and most likely she have been stealing from you for a long time. But I see she's stuck herself. That witch is stuck. Okay, she's stuck. There's no way out. But without doubt, this woman have been doing some sort of witchcraft. Because she prescribed as a thief. And like I already said, she doesn't have to be 60 years old or 50. But she is old. Old. Not young. Over 40. Or 40. Maybe even older. Why is this woman, this witch, this old woman over here that crossed your path, that is now crying, disappointing, because clearly everything's ending here. There's the card of death, the card of coffin. All of her witchcraft, all of her shenanigans, all of her theft, all of her abuse is coming to an end. But my question is, what did this older woman here, wanted to achieve by once again doing this witchcraft on you? What did she wanted? Clearly there is a card of theft. She wanted to steal something from you. But what is it? What exactly did she wanted to steal from you? What did she wanted to? Oh, the card of obstacles. She wanted to cause you some sort of obstacles in life. So hoping that you'll never get out. Yeah, she's a snake. She's a snake. She's bitter, she's negative, she's angry. I already mentioned definitely witchcraft included here. She does and did witchcraft on you. Snake, and she pretends. She doesn't look like has anything to do with witchcraft. She for the longest time wears this mask of this happy person. Look at me. My life is great. I'm so happy. I'm perfect. But she's far from that. Because within this old lady, and like I said, I will refer to her as an old lady. She is an old lady, okay? Especially if she's doing some sort of satanic witchcraft. She dealing with most likely some sort of necromantic energy, satanic energy. They suck your energy out. So like I said, you could be 35, 40, look like you're 55. She is an old lady because she's a witchcraft, negative person. But she pretends and carries herself in a society that she didn't do anything to you, right? That's the thing. The card of thief and the card of the mask falling right underneath her, right? She pretends she's like, her face is covered here too. So she wore this mask as like, oh, but I'm an angel. You know, me doing witchcraft, no way. I don't do witchcraft. Are you kidding me? No, 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 no. That is against the law of God. And I love God. You see what I mean? Very hypocritical. But deep down, all along, this woman was nothing but a thief who pretended to be righteous, who pretended to be great. Okay, but she's far from that. She hides. You know, some people not hiding the fact that they're doing witchcraft. In fact, even on YouTube, all over the internet, on the community, easy people offer their services. You know, despite whether they're afraid of the consequences of doing such terrible acts against one's free spirit and free will, because that's exactly what witchcraft is. It's an oppression of one's free will that God have given all of us. But they don't hide it. They don't hide it. This woman hides it. Hides it. She does it behind everybody's back. She either could have paid somebody to do it for her, or she did learn how to do it herself. After she's already been consulted numerous times, somebody told her how to do witchcraft, because you pay for that usually, and the witch will give you instructions of how to do it, and then she decides to abuse it. And she's definitely have been using this type of witchcraft in her life, potentially for a very long time. And then she decided to do this to you. But see, the thing is, you're not one of those people who magic should be used. And now she lost her mind. Her mind. Because she played games. See, player. She thought she could outplay you. She thought she could outsmart you. She thought she can beat you. Right? Beat you. She couldn't beat you any other way. She had nothing going for her. A person who uses as their last resource a witchcraft to get rid of their opponent, which somehow, according to her, she declare you apparently is your opponent, her opponent. She thought of you as an opponent. You understand? These games never end well. But she played too much. She went too far. Her games with witchcrafts went too far. And now she's paying for it. Now she's paying for it because nothing working here. Nothing. This card of miscarriages. Miscarriages means that any witchcraft that is done against you does not work. So rest assured, rest at peace that you are protected. Higher power protecting you, your spirit guides protecting you, and this whole witchcraft leads nowhere. Nowhere. She only makes it worse to herself. I will take a look exactly why this witchcraft of this old woman does not work. Does she really think that all it takes is a witchcraft to get away with this accountability of this destruction of your life? She's that's why she comes up as a delusional person, a delusional woman. Witchcraft does not work on everybody. I don't know whoever said that witchcraft works on everybody. It doesn't. It does not. So I'm here to clarify you that all of the witchcraft this old woman doing brings her no results. None. None. And she's panicking. She's freaking out, right? She's freaking out. She probably messaging all of her allies or whoever helps her in this endeavor. And she have problems. She's like, well, it's not working. What's happening? I already paid so much money. I saw that she probably thought that you would not even be alive after the rituals that was done by this woman. She really thought that you would not make it because I see here that there was most likely even death spells. Why? My question is, why would this woman fight with you? See, devil, this woman fighting with you, always fight with you by once again the card of a devil. She fought with you not using a proper tools. She fought with you by throwing this some sort of witchcraft war. You understand? Behind your back, pretending that she doesn't do nothing, that she's all good. She's not. She's not. And she's already, I see, lost her mind. Lost her mind. Magic is not for everybody, okay? Not for everybody. There are things that you should never touch, especially when it comes to Satan and satanic rituals. This is not a game. So this was some sort of psychic war, like witchcraft war, you understand? I still don't see, yeah, she's sick. She's ill. She's ill. Do you see what this witchcraft leads to? Illnesses. Most of all, psychiatric illnesses. Psychiatric illnesses. Physical illnesses. You know why she's sick, this old woman? Because of her witchcraft, to say at least. Because of everything she did. So you will find out about this woman, whether this woman is your family member, whether this woman, somebody you know, you will find out about her illness. You will find out that there's some wrong with her. And that's a sickness, that irreversible sickness. Maybe sickness neurological in nature. Okay, neurological. What neurological illnesses? I'm just giving you an example. Alzheimer's, dementia. Alzheimer's, dementia could resonate as neurological. MS. Psychiatric as well. Psychiatric illnesses. Serious health issues. I smell that scent of medication. Medication, like liquid medication. I also sense that she's using like a incense sticks, burning something all the time, like burns incense sticks, but it's a very distinctive scent, maybe imported, or maybe she ordered it somewhere or comes up as a package. So clearly she's trying to cleanse herself, because clearly she knows what she did. I'm only here to confirm you what she did to you. I'm also here to confirm that this whole witchcraft that she is attempting to do currently using incense sticks, it's some sort of different type of witchcraft. It's not North American. It's not North America. It's somewhere east, East India, maybe Arabic magic, something like that. Okay, from Middle Eastern magic, because a lot of incense sticks, wax dripping, yeah. Yeah, so clearly this whole satanic witchcraft battle led this woman into serious illnesses. But maybe, like I said, the reason why I'm confirming this to you, in case you have any worries, I will wrap it up. Did this woman did magic on you? Yes, she did. Probably on regular basis. Should you be concerned about any witchcraft flying your way? Absolutely not. Absolutely not, because no matter what she's doing, it's not working. It's not working. She exceeded. She exceeded. Her time is done. Okay? She's in a state of boomerang. And perhaps this illness of this old woman is exactly what she deserved, right? I'm only a messenger. I'm only reading you what I see. What I see. So I still don't understand. Yes, it's some sort of family. This older woman from some sort of family, okay, that have been doing this to you. Her and her family. Yeah, see, this family is locked up. It's locked. They're locked. The higher powers put the lock on this family that did this to you, meaning that they will no longer harm you. No longer harm you. Yeah, see, the devil is locked. Locked. The devil is locked. So why? The question is still remains, why would this woman, this old woman, why did she do this to you? What is the reason? What is the reason behind it? Why did this woman become so envious of you to the point that she wished your death? That she wanted you to get sick? That she wanted you to get ill? Now I see she's ill. Now I see she's losing money. She's hopeless. So clearly the scale of what what this old woman and her family wished you was terrible. Why? The question remains, why? For what? Ring, clouds. Again, clouds comes up. Again, garden. Again, secrets, books, money. Maybe she didn't like you. Maybe she wanted to prevent your engagement. Maybe she didn't want you to marry somebody. It was love related. Ring comes up, love related. Love related and money. Something here she was not approve of. Maybe she didn't want you to receive money. Or maybe you didn't have enough money. But I see there has been a lot of gossip that she brought forth. Lying, right? Gossiping about you. Gossiper. But maybe initially there's a card of ring and money. Something to do, maybe this is romantic in nature. I will clarify it. I will clarify what is this actually about. Clarify the card of the ring and fish. Because I feel like she wanted to prevent some sort of union or relationship. Did not wanted you to get a ring. Of course, she involved a lot of people. A lot of people. I wonder if her friends and the so-called people know her true essence. Do they know that she is actually participating in witchcraft? Or maybe perhaps they're not taking it seriously. Too bad. Clarify the card of the ring. What did this woman wanted to prevent? There is clearly a gossip, and it's an issue of money. There's a two situation here. Involvement of some sort of relationship, and also money. Money, wealth, stability. So clarifying, why did this older woman decided to do this to you? Is it money? What is it? What is it? Devil, of course. We know that. We know that. She probably attracts a lot in her life by using these prohibited techniques. So in other words, that devil that is finally locked, and I will clarify this, she's been blocked completely. The devil has been completely blocked. Completely. Any satanic things that this old woman would have ever undertaken is absolutely locked. You chained the devil back. You chained him back. There's nothing can be done to you. The way she was fighting you, because I feel there was some sort of battle. She was fighting you was magic. Because of money and love. Manipulator. Yeah, look at this. Devil and a magician. What do you expect? Through magic. Magic. She wanted two things in her life. This woman. Once again, she doesn't have to be old. She just prescribed as an old, meaning she has no energy. Due to her satanic rituals, her energy been completely drained. Drained. How do you think Satan feeds himself? The first thing he takes is health. That's the first thing he takes, is your health. And he clearly did this to her. There was a witchcraft done. She did witchcraft. And like I already said, she wanted... Why did she do it? I'll tell you why she did it. Two reasons she needed it. She did it for love, some sort of commitment. She wanted some sort of offer. Could have been offer as a proposal. Or could have been a financial offer. Because the ring represents proposal. Proposal in love. Or proposal, big financial proposal. Meaning she wanted money. It was important for her. Money. She did this because of money. Or this also could have been love. So yes, witchcraft. Witchcraft was involved. Witchcraft could have been done to attract money and to attract love. So to each of you will resonate. This woman could have been your other woman that was competing with you because of love. So if your ex, for example, shortly after he broke up with you or you broke up with him, somehow your relationship ended, that's because of the witchcraft of this woman. She attracted it. She attracted it. Okay? But deep down, she also wanted money, some sort of status. Money often represents wealth, represent status. And yeah, she gossiped about you. That's the second time what she did. That's probably the first tool she used. She was judging you. She was gossiping about you. She could have called you a witch. She could have accused you of doing witchcraft. But I know you. That's not you. That's not you. Clarify the card of the ring and fish. But definitely she did witchcraft. Yeah, 3 cards here. 3 cards. Witchcraft, okay? Witchcraft. That's what she did. She blocked your finances. She wanted you not to have any finances. She pretty much did everything she could possibly do to get rid of you, to destroy you. Because she came up as an obstacle on your path. She simply crossed your path. Was there witchcraft? Yes. Is she still doing it? Yes, she did, including last night. But it's not working. Not working. Her magic's not working. Not. That's why she's upset. And on top of that, she has problems because she is keep receiving this negative news that pretty much is done. There's nothing she can do. Someone telling her, somebody telling her, listen, there's nothing you can do. It's over. It's over. Quit. Quit while you can. No, no, she's still trying. On top of that, has illnesses, either neurological or psychiatric in nature. And she's still doing it. Doing it to you. To you. Witchcraft was directed at you as a Queen of Cups. Beautiful, loving person. Kind. Compassionate. Intuitive yourself. Sweet. Gentle. Beautiful. Beautiful inside and out. So I'm assuming jealousy on you. Jealousy. Envy. Envy. Yeah, your luck, your destiny. Wanted to change your destiny. This woman, sick woman, I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry I don't mean to offend anybody. I'm only reading energy and I'm very tuned in right now. This sick woman wanted to change your destiny. She has no authority to change your destiny. She's not God, but she played one. She thought with witchcraft she could change your destiny. And maybe perhaps for a very short period of time she did. She did, through witchcraft. But now, the universe says, no, no, we will return to you your destined path. We will put you back on a path that you should have been all along, if not this crazy sick witch that tried to switch your destiny. There was something to do with destiny, okay? Witchcraft on your destiny, on your destined path. You understand? Now you see why her acts is unforgivable. Her demonic action unforgivable, because what she did is punishable by God himself. And that's exactly why this delusional woman is sick. She is sick and she will die from that illness. It's non-curable here. It's permanent. It's permanent. Because that's how she decides to fight you. That's how she decided to get rid of competition, I guess. Maybe she treated you as her competitor. I don't know. But the fact that there was 100% satanic influence on your destiny. And now I'm confidently to say that this crazy woman witchcraft is useless. It has no force or effect. It's not even working on you. And you finally getting your destiny back. So it's a beautiful news, because you are becoming free from her demonic influence. Free. Now you may ask me what type of witchcraft she did. Well, it's easier for me to answer what type of witchcraft she did not do on you. She probably did everything. Everything. Absolutely every single thing. But finally, you, my beautiful Queens of Cups, standing back on your journey, on your destiny. Wheel is now turning, you see. Devil is in the bottom. Justice prevails. Truth prevails. You're getting back what this sick old woman have stole from you. And she looks old. She aged tremendously. If you know who this woman is, comparing to how she looked like half a decade ago to how she looks now is absolutely insane. Her face looks like a Baba Yaga, okay? Literally. Literally. Like it's even projects on her physical appearance, all of that ugliness, all of that disgust. See, mask is slipping. She's not beautiful. She's not happy. Maybe she stole your beauty. She stole your health. She was feeding on you. She was intervening in your destiny too much. And it wasn't her job to do. That's why she's sick. Okay? And this is just a beginning. This is just a beginning. All of her witchcraft useless. Like I said, you lock the devil permanently. So you're returning back your destiny, okay? You're finally stepping back again on your destined path that you should have been, if not this so-called woman. Yes, see, cross, karmic. Maybe she did something on a cross. Some witchcraft, okay? On a cross. There's a cross here. But also represented this period of difficulties. Carrying this burden is over. Is over. You lived through this. You lived through this. I also see in the near future money for you. Money, compensation, success, abundance. She really did not want you to have anything. Till this day, I don't understand why she did this. I don't understand why she would do this to you. But I do see money here. Okay, there we go, snake, money. She wanted money. She did it because of her own benefit. The only thing she ever wanted really here is successful, abundant life. And how is that your problem? How is her desires, this delusional, manic desires of success is your problem? Right? That's why she's a thief. Let's take a look, destined path for you here. What is changing in your destiny? What is changing in your destiny? Everything changing in your destiny. Look at this. Look at this beautiful bouquet. Signifies that all areas of your life will blossom. All of them. Personal life. If you have been single for a while, you couldn't find a soulmate or a partner or a husband or a wife. Witchcraft. That sicko would not let you. But did everything. You will. Business, success, abundance, career, promotion, education, if you choose to continue with your education, increase of your finances, promotions, communication with people, the way people perceives you. Everything, absolutely every single area of your life was affected because of this sick witch, of this old woman here. Like I said, she's probably between 40 and 50, but she's definitely old. Looks older than she is. So all areas of your life is changing, and particularly romance. Particularly romance. So once again, I'm confident to say that this woman most likely have done something on your personal life. Did some sort of spell, witchcraft, so you don't find soulmate. Maybe she was too afraid that the man you were with would come back to you. Right? I'm not looking that far, but one thing for sure that I do see that your personal life, to do with your heart, your love, is going to change. All areas of your life is going to change. See, there will be clarity. There will be happiness. There will be joy. She's jealous, okay? That's who this woman was. A jealous sociopath that learned somehow that magic works and it's easy peasy. And she started to piling it up, one after another. And now Satan's like, okay, well, I'm blocked, right? Satan's like, I'm blocked. I can no longer harm my collective, you guys, right? The higher power blocked this devil from this witchcraft and his influence. So he's like, okay, well, pay me. She have nothing to give him anymore. Nothing. Because he's locked to affect your life. There's a ban here. No demonic energies are welcome in your life. None. So that's what happens when you do witchcraft. That's why I never do it. Deadly combo. Yeah, see, self-righteous. There's somebody else here. This woman in generally is a very self-righteous, very preachy, very condescending hypocrite. It's a hypocrite. A hypocrite that accuse you of witchcraft, probably. Accuse you of all deadly sins. And then she went ahead and does death spells, love spells, curses, hacks, an old hack. You know? Self-righteous, self-righteous. She wanted, like I said, to teach you something. Who is she to teach you anything? So in other words, it is the higher power that is got involved, because I can only imagine what a sick woman have done. Yeah, she's a self-righteous gold digger. That's what she wanted. Money. Gold digger. A gold digger. She attracts wealth. That's the only thing she's ever obsessed with is money. That witchcraft that was targeted on you because she wanted to save a penny. She's a gold digger. A gold digger that aged, I don't know, 20 years by this so-called witchcraft war with you that she declared behind your back. Thought you don't know anything. Or thought that you might not utilize the tools in order to make sure that nothing happens. She underestimated you. Yes, you're kind. Like I said, Queen of Cups, you're very gentle. So people do not see you as this, aggressive person. You're not aggressive. It's not you. It's not your personality. But that ability, that intuitive ability that you possess, that loving, kind heart, you are Queen of Hearts. That's who the Queen of Cups is. You're a Queen of Hearts. She didn't like that. Okay, you were on her way. She was out to either some engagement, money, money, money. The only thing she wanted was money. She is a self-righteous, gold-digging witch who hides that she's doing witchcraft. But she will not hide it much longer. Like I said, she's already sick. It's a gold digger. And a show-off. She enjoys to show off her wealth. Maybe she buys expensive vehicles. Maybe she all about, oh, look at me. I have businesses. I have expensive clothes. I have expensive diamonds and jewelry and master. She's a show-off. She either publishes this on Facebook that she is so, almighty and powerful and rich, right? She's a definition of a gold digger, you understand? And yet she, like I said, doing witchcraft. Probably any man she was with, she was probably also doing witchcraft. Yeah. Yeah, crazy, crazy. So she's a show-off and very controlling, very jealous. Very jealous, but very insecure. So I feel like she needed to prove herself. And very jealous. She needed to be right all the time. Time possessive. Like I said, it's some sort of jealous woman here. Woman that was in relationship with your ex, who decided to use witchcraft to get rid of you because she knew you're not a gold digger. You're a Queen of Heart. What does that mean? It means you follow your heart. And if you truly love somebody, you love them with your heart. You don't look at the wallet. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You follow your emotions and your heart. She knew that. She knew that, right? That's why this whole war was a magic war that she clearly lost. Lost. And on top of that, most likely will face criminal consequences. She will face it for what she did. So like I said, witchcraft does not matter. Okay. So besides the fact that she is ill, what other punishment is she facing for this whole witchcraft she did to you? Yeah, see the card, lock and a dream. Lock, she's locked. She might have had a dream about it. Dream about it, that this is it. This is your last warning. You locked. Okay, she had some sort of message was given to her, maybe through dreams. But I do see a direct message that she is done. Okay, she's going to jail or she is being locked up. Again, for the second time, there is a card of lock came in. She's done. She's done. She's locked. She's going to be locked. She's already locked. This witchcraft is not working anymore. No more. It's done. It's a boomerang ricocheting back to her. Everything. If she wished you illness, she'll get illness. If she interfered in your relationship, did witchcraft, breakup spells, she will be dumped. If she did anything to your career, same thing will happen to her. If she constantly tried to put influence on your finances, same thing will happen to her. So in other words, everything she wished and did throughout the satanic influence is coming back to her. She will no longer harm you. See the card of the witch. She will no longer harm you. Never again. Ever again. You understand? So rest assured, rest at peace that this witch and her witchcraft is over. It's done. Yeah, your luck returns to you. She stole your luck. She constantly steals from you. Like a sabacus. It's coming back to you. You may feel it already. You may feel it. And she's disappointed. She's disappointed because she wanted to be lucky like you. And remember, a gold digger, self-righteous gold digger. Why you can and she cannot. Oh, you live better than her? Oh, well, no, I'm going to destroy your life. Is this like a sad delusion, this mania in her mind, in her brain, that she thought at some point that she could use magic to get what she wants? It's not how it works. It's not how life works. You work to get what you want. You work hard. You follow the rules. You follow the rules of the man and you follow the rules of the universe. That's how you get things. She didn't want it that one. She wanted to bypass. She wanted easy way, right? She's too cool, too pretty, too smart for hard work. So she attracts through witchcraft. You get it? But she's a thief. Yeah, blocked roads for this frog. Blocked roads. She's disappointed. She's trying to open up these roads. That's probably what she did last night. Was that incense stick burning against some stupidity, doing some stupid things. She doesn't get it. That is going against her. She thinks it works for her, but it's in fact is against her. There's a blockages here for her. Closed roads. Closed roads, see? Yeah, and on top of that, she demonically oppressed. Demonically serious. So I don't know what she did or what type of entity she was working with, what type of entity she called, but I see there's demonic oppression here. A strong one by the bear. Powerful. Yeah, she opened up a Pandora box. That's why you don't play with magic. You do not do that. Especially to hurt people. You want to help people? Sure. Help. But not harm. Yeah, she's a Muppet. Muppet. She cannot quit of this magic. She become almost, I feel like a Muppet of a Satan. It's like she cannot leave it anymore. She can't. It's like a drug to her, right? These powerful forces, these demonic forces keep dragging her in to do that. She cannot quit. She cannot quit. She become trapped as a Muppet of that magic she did towards you and against you. And she opened up this Pandora box herself. Yeah, and on top of that, a drinker. She's severely alcoholic. She drinks severely, okay? Severely alcoholic. Well, I guess it is what it is. Is it sad? Yes, it's very sad. Very, very sad, you know. But I'm only here to let you know that you should not fear anymore. Well, like I already mentioned earlier, everything returning back to normal. Everything that was stolen from you through this ridiculous witchcraft of this woman, who on top of that is an alcoholic, is coming back to you. So I will do another reading, not today. I will do another reading to take a look exactly what gifts what gifts the universe returning back towards you. Okay, I'll do that reading some other day. Okay, my beautiful, wonderful collective. Once again, I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope I'll see you next time. Kimmy has a question. Thank you so much, Kimmy. Since you already donated, I could quickly do a quick reading for you. A short one. What's happening in your life? Why you feel lost? I see some sort of family situation, maybe a relationship. Things will be positively resolved for you. I do see relocation. Okay, so there's a changes happening in your life. But there's some to do with, like I said, family here. I do think things will increase for you. There's just a pause, a long extended period of pause. Okay. Also related to some sort of male that either manipulative or lying or was not honest with you. This is temporary pause. It's not permanent. Things will increase. I do see there is going to be in the next 6 months a breakthrough in your life, but everything will be okay. All right. It's a stagnation. It's a pause because of a masculine, a male. Okay, a man. Maybe you had feelings towards this person, or that person is close to you. But once again, everything will be okay. Intuitively, you will make a right decision. And that decision most likely will be you say, I'm out. It's time for me to go elsewhere. And you will make that transition. Okay? So that was a quick reading for Kimmy here. All right, my wonderful collective. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Once again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye, guys.